YouTube, welcome back to the Nerds with Glasses podcast, your number one gaming podcast on YouTube. I am your host, Knowledge.
And how are you guys? Before we get started, if you haven't already, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. We're starting to really trying to get into that.
Yeah.
And we would love you guys to follow us, and that way you can keep up to whatever we're doing.
Also, shout out to our sponsors, Control Freak, GOP, promo code, you get 10% off. You just type in GOP on your way out of the checkout.
Yep.
You get 10% off. So this week,
we're gonna be continue with what we've done all week. Mortal Kombat X. We put out a video almost every single day. We're finally done.
We're done. No more Mortal Kombat.
Today, yesterday, whenever our last video was uploaded. I think we still have a few more to upload as we're doing this. But we're finally done.
Yeah, no more Mortal Kombat X, guys. We love the game, but we're all Mortal Kombat out. So forget about that.
Yes.
What really matters today.
There was a world reveal on Sunday.
Yeah, a worldwide reveal of Black Ops 3. We finally
gameplay? Yeah. No.
Gameplay? No, you don't reveal gameplay on the first day. That's not what you do. That's not how you handle business.
No, they gave us I guess more of a longer teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Showed us a little bit more stuff. Looks like Titanfall. A lot of people are saying.
It looks like everything, actually. I would say. Actually, but they've been building up to it because they released the teaser first, and it was like hashtag Back in Black, and it was nothing.
That wasn't the one with the barcode, right? That was an actual reveal trailer. I don't think I saw that one.
No,
because I saw the one with the. I think in Black Ops 2 they inserted like QR codes that you can.
No, I don't know. No, it was just like a black screen, and you heard the old Black Ops 1 and 2 stuff. I forgot if there was a bark. I don't think so.
No, yeah, because this was something else. I saw it. Someone had put it up where like there was a barcode, and it just showed like it was just basically announcing Black Ops 3. I haven't seen the earlier teaser.
Oh, okay. Well, they had two of them. So they had that one. Then they had this other one, was a live action one. And actually, that one was really interesting. I think for anybody who's interested in the story, that's the one that you really want to look at, because what it was the history from, I think, like 25 leading up to the like 2060s. And what you see is a bunch of commercials, ads during those times, and all those ads would be like, oh, new limbs that you can get your cyber genetically enhanced, blah blah blah, your eye. It was really cool way to introduce these concepts as like the way you would see it through society, not so much as like, oh, here's the game. It was more like, this is what happened in that society during these times, and that's why these things were changing.
Right.
So that one was really interesting. And then today you saw the game itself.
It was like a music video almost.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I mean, they had Painted Black by Rolling Stones, which is a classic song. And of course, it's Black. The Black Ops, baby.
Like, there's so many songs with just black. Like.
All right, so first we want to have just a general discussion. See, what you got to understand is, yes, they actually didn't reveal shit. They didn't reveal...
Well, they revealed quite a... like.
I mean, you know what I mean. They revealed a lot of things from what you see, but they didn't give you a trailer saying like, oh, here's the brand new...
Yeah, they teased us again. They teased us with more, basically.
But their whole marketing strategy this time was they really understand social media. They understand what the YouTube community is to the Call of Duty itself. So what they did is they took, and it was like secret, dude. It was top secret. Even Nate Shot wasn't there. They got 10 of the biggest Call of Duty YouTubers
that aren't in esports, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it was like Ali A, T Martin, Drifter.
These people are obviously more popular than a lot of the pros.
Oh yeah, wait. Nate Shot would be the only one who's even near.
Yeah, exactly. Which is kind of just a crazy thing that like not even the professional people that play your game are the most popular.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's true. I mean, and so they went to this kind of top secret thing where they got to play the game. They got to play campaign. They got to play multiplayer. And they, after the reveal, they started uploading all of them.
Because I'm sure that's when they were able to talk.
Yeah, exactly. So they revealed everything from like what has gonna happen in multiplayer, the story mode, new guns, new abilities, all that stuff. So actually, all that stuff has been revealed by them. Now they didn't show a video of it. They weren't allowed to yet.
Yeah, they talked about it.
Yeah, but they talked about
Which,
it.
unfortunately, not many people like. I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind hear about it if you show me, but if you're just gonna talk and just like your imagination is like your imagination from what you played is not the same as from me seeing it. You know?
Yeah, I think it depends who you listen to too, because I know personally, guys, if you really are interested, I would go to Drifter. He's always to me been the most kind of middle of the road. Like T Martin, whatever, he's cool. I'm not gonna hate on T Martin, but everything is awesome to T Martin. Like every time some new, like if you would have saw him on Ghost, like, oh, it looks amazing, guys. I can't wait. Everything is always like, I can't wait. It looks amazing.
Which a lot of them have to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
that's their personality.
That's their personality. Drifter is really super hyper analytical.
If I'm not mistaken, I think one of the first videos I saw of him was comparing, because I had seen it before, but was the broken camera, or talking about not necessarily broken camera, but he was explaining broken camera.
Yeah.
How the server sends information back and forth.
Yeah, dude, exactly. He really he'll teach you how all this stuff works, and I really like his videos because he's never like, oh, this was amazing. If he really likes it, you know he really does, and if he doesn't, he'll tell you.
He doesn't have to, I guess, not that it's adding anything, but like, you know, because a lot of these words that they use seem to be just adding flair. He actually just, the way he's speaking, explains.
And the number one indicator of that to me was about the graphics, because they're, of course, like every time the new game comes out, it's like, oh, the graphics engine is new, built from the ground up or whatever. And then he was like, yeah, it didn't look like that to me. like he just straight out said like
it looks like shit.
Yeah, he's like, it looks like a reworked Quake engine, like, you know. And he said it's not a bad thing, but it doesn't look amazing. It looks like a good PC game, let's say. But anyways, let's get to the details. All right, the first thing that everybody's been talking about is there exosuits in this game? Yes or no? Like, people literally like, just tell me yes or no. Are there exosuits?
Yes, I'm not buying. Yes, I'm buying.
Yeah,
no, wait, no. Yes, I'm not buying the game.
Yeah.
No. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so are there exosuits in the game? And I would say, from what I've heard from them say, like from Drifter and other people, plus what you see in the trailer, there aren't exosuits. What there is thruster packs. Now, how is that different? Well, they said the thing is the game is a lot slower.
Good.
So like
yeah, that's good and bad, you know, because that was one of the first things that we talked about. We liked about Advanced Warfare, that was so fast paced.
Yeah.
But later on, you saw more and more. It's just like,
is it too fast paced?
Yeah, like the maps aren't. Not that they weren't designed. They weren't designed bad, but it's just every map felt too small.
Because everybody's so fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which for me, see what happens. Well, we'll get into that. Because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Mm-hmm. Okay, back to the exosuits thing. So the thruster pack, they say it's more of a way just to get somewhere, to mantle. Because they said the thruster pack is not an instantaneous like boost up.
Okay, that I like.
It's
slow.
It's slower. It's not like super slow, but it is. They say like, it's kind of like you'll be just left out in the open if you just try to thruster pack anywhere. But the cool thing is that when you're in the air thruster packing, you can go any direction you want, you know. But you'll be pretty slow. Like it won't be like Advanced Warfare where you're just instantaneously jump up, the super boost up. So okay, that's their answer, and the Treyarch was saying they in this top secret meeting, they're like, they're not exosuits. Don't think that they're exosuits. This is just our way of making the game more maneuverable, but still not making it out of control fast. Like, you know.
Ooh, throwing jabs at.
Oh, shots fired! And that's just the community, because the community is like. We'll talk about the community too, but back to the movements. All right, how do you feel about that? First of all, you like the exosuits overall?
I liked them overall for a while, but even after a while, I was like, obviously, I couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
At some games, I was just like, okay, yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
And also, I actually started going back and just playing classic mode.
Yeah.
And I really liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like missed that, because I guess for me, it's very I get very like you saw me play Mirror's Edge.
Yeah.
You even see me play like a game like BioShock where I'm falling and I like you see me like tense up like I'm on a fucking roller coaster. So it very often disoriented me when someone jumped above me and the auto aim followed them.
Yeah.
It was just like, come on,
like, what
come
the
on,
fuck's
guy.
going on? Why are you moving so fast? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like their little balance that they're doing just from hearing it. Obviously, we haven't played it yet, so we don't know. But it reminds me of what Halo 5 did, because everybody was kind of complaining about Halo 5 because it had thruster packs and it had mantling. But it wasn't, it was really like, the game wasn't that fast. Like, everybody thought it was going to be like Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think Advanced Warfare kind of like tricked me in the trailers. Like, it was like, I knew it was going to be fast, but didn't realize how fast until you played it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's insanely fast.
It's super fast.
It's insanely fast. But, and you look at it, the trailer, like, it didn't make it seem that fast because the way you're looking at it, it just like seemed like a way to kind of like maneuver, get away in the air. But no, it turned out like completely different. It's like, that's the way to move.
Yeah.
Like, I think that one of the big problems for me was the jumping was, your regular jump was just so short too.
Yeah.
It just felt weird.
Yeah.
And then also mantling, sometimes I'm just like, I want to get through this door. Let me get through this door.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to jump like, or not, maybe not a door, but like a window.
Yeah.
And like, I forgot, I think the best example would be the prison.
Yeah.
Where there's a window, I just want to go through this window, and I get on the roof. I'm like,
it's like,
all right, let me jump back down. So I mean,
Yeah.
mantling, obviously that's just a problem with my movement, but.
Well, I mean, I found that a problem too. I mean, obviously, people who are more advanced with their movements or were just good at that. But that would happen to me where it's like a window is not like at waist height.
Like double jump height.
It's like not even double jump.
Yeah,
it's like
you're right,
mid height. It's like mid height where you have to double jump, but you have to like time it
boost at the right time. Yeah.
And so that fucked me up a lot. But I think if I practiced it, I would.
Yeah,
get
exactly.
better.
And I think that was the main problem. Like, as much as I did play it for a while, but it's not like I spent more time on Black Ops 1, and I got into Black Ops 1 like a month before Black Ops 2 came out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So that didn't give me a lot of time to really play the game, but I played it so much. Advanced Warfare, I didn't really play it that much because I was still playing Black Ops 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Destiny.
And Destiny, which is we'll talk about Destiny too, as concerning Black Ops. The other thing they were talking about was the mantling. So bringing it to the mantling thing is they're making it really fluid in this game. So if you're running towards something, or even if you're sidestepping towards something, I guess they balanced it well where you're gonna mantle over it. It's kind of like in Call of Duty Ghosts, where like if you're running toward a wall or something that's at waist height, he's gonna mantle over it.
See, and I can see a problem with that because what if I don't want to jump over it? I want to like.
Yeah.
But the thing, you haven't talked about it yet. But the thing I do like is they said they're adding a slide.
Yeah, they have the power slide just like they do in.
And as much as I love the dolphin dive, playing even Ghost, I was like, the slide is crucial.
Oh yeah, no, they have to have the slide in every game now. The slide is really cool.
Like, it doesn't break any, like, it doesn't mess anything up like the. It's just, it's basically the dolphin dive, except like maybe like 50% better.
Yeah, no, it's way better. It's like, I would say it's 100% better.
Okay.
The dolphin dive it was cool when it first came out because we couldn't do anything else, you know. Then it's kind of like the only reason you would use it is like if you're just really trying to run out of fire, like somebody's firing at you, you're trying to jump out the way, or you're trying to barely make a flag run or something like that.
And like, I can't play games anymore. I can't play Titanfall because it doesn't have a slide. Destiny, I'm lucky it has a fucking slide because I'm always trying to crouch when I'm running.
Yeah.
I've been playing Borderlands 2, the Phantom Collection. I always want to slide.
I'm sure you just gotta get used to it, but it is weird. That happened to me too. I hopped on Titanfall and I was like, "What the fuck? Wasn't there a slide? Right? This is just like it's a perfect for a slide." Speaking of Titan, one thing about the slide too, they said that if you hold the button, he'll keep sliding.
Isn't that, so is that infinitely? Because I know.
No, obviously not infinitely.
Okay, because I know in Advanced Warfare you can slide, you can make your slide longer or shorter.
Yeah, so that's the same idea. Good. Right? So as long as you have thruster in your pack or whatever.
So you need thruster for it.
Yeah, and so like, and your thruster will recharge.
Oh, okay,
so
I like that.
You know, so it's not like in Advanced Warfare you get 2 moves and then
a slide.
And then it recharges.
Yeah.
And this, it's like you have your thruster for everything, and then you have to wait for that to recharge.
Okay, so it's kind of okay.
So you also, by the way, guys, Drifter, trust me. Like, if you really want to get in depth about this stuff,
if you want to be really entertained, I guess go watch one of the other guys. Yeah. They're more excited.
Yeah, no, like Drifter. Yeah, exactly, right. Like, but yeah, if you really want to know about this stuff, I highly recommend Drifter because he breaks it down. The other guys are just like, oh, it's awesome. You can slide, like, you know, it's so awesome to slide and jump. Speaking of Titanfall, though, you can wall run in this game, which is the other thing that people.
Oh my God, it's just Titanfall.
It's just Titanfall. I can't. People crying all over the comments, just like, I'm so excited to play Titanfall Black Destiny, you know, Titan Black Destiny or whatever, Ops 3. Yeah.
World at War. Everyone wanted World at War.
I know. All of a sudden, everybody wants World War II games.
No, I mean, no. I would love a World War II game again by Treyarch. I liked World at War, but...
As long as they're still making Black Ops 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As long as it's like a standalone DLC for Black Ops 3.
Yeah. So what do you think about the wall running? You saw it in the trailer, right?
I saw it in the trailer. I was like, so... Are we not watching Titanfall?
Yeah, what the fuck's going on?
But I mean, because I think the main thing and I'm sure a lot of people got this too when they were talking. I think there was like a detail, not maybe leaked or I don't know, but it was like a paragraph and it said new fluid momentum based movement. I'm like, so it's Titanfall.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, even if it is the same, like I said, I'm not saying it's the same. A lot of people are saying, like, a lot of the people that played it said it's not the same.
Yeah.
Even if it is, I mean, like we talked about before, this is where the games are going.
Yeah.
Like they're all moving towards this futuristic style warfare.
Yeah, it's a natural evolution of the shooter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the wall running. I loved it in Titanfall, and obviously we have to wait to play it to see how it feels. People are saying that it's not like you can run on every wall. There's certain walls you can run on, and the maps aren't designed to be like just wall running.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. Treyarch has really good map design.
Yeah.
For their main maps, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they always have really bad maps.
Well, everybody always does.
Exactly.
And it's like for different reasons, you know. But yeah, I agree with you. I really love their Black Ops 2 maps.
I love their Black Ops 1 maps.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of a map I don't like from the non-DLC, just the on-game vanilla maps. I love them all. Even, I think Black Ops 2, I think the only one I didn't like was Yemen. No, Turbine.
Yeah, Turbine. But
even that one was good.
No, that was garbage. But yeah, most of the maps are good. Yeah, on Black Ops 2. It's true. Even the ones that aren't like in League Play or whatever, but like they're all pretty good. Yeah, we have to see how it's gonna work out. I don't mind wall running, but it's just funny to me. The funny thing to me is watching the COD community freak out because for so long, I love COD, you know, and I play Black Ops 2 still because I think it's one of the best games ever made.
One of the best, yeah.
It's just fun to me. I understand that people don't like it because of lag or whatever, but when it's running good...
Is it just me or is it better now? It just feels more smooth now.
Because everybody, all the laggers, except for the fucking people who boot you out the game. Yeah. But it's just funny to me because... Especially, it reached its height in Modern Warfare 3 where everybody was just like, oh, this is just Modern Warfare 2.5. It's the same game. They just put new skins on the guns. And then they started doing different shit in Advanced Warfare. And everybody's like, they ruined Call of Duty. It's no longer Call of Duty.
On that note, Black Ops 1 and 2, huge change in multiplayer.
Yeah.
I think. From like a completely auto rifle run game to somewhat auto rifle, but like the submachine guns really were a big part of it.
Yeah,
like I think that was
But that's just gun balancing. Mm-hmm. Like the game felt the same. You move the same. Like to me, the only difference between Black Ops 1 and 2 is just the guns are different.
That's true. Yeah,
I mean, it's not to degrade Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is, of course, like I said, really good, and I think they accomplished a lot more in campaign than they did in multiplayer. In multiplayer is awesome. But I think what they did in what they did is they perfected Black Ops 1 as far as just like all the little details. They already had a great engine running. And then Ghost, I'm not even going to get into Ghost. Like that is just bad. Like it's just bad game, period. But Advanced Warfare, See, here's my theory, and I'm gonna throw this out there, and I want to know what you guys think.
Shot down immediately.
Okay, I want to know what you think. This is my theory. Is for one, we're all really nostalgic, so everybody always looks back as like, oh, remember
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, remember Modern Warfare 2. I remember everybody complaining about Modern Warfare 2 while it was out, and then everybody loving it afterwards. I remember everybody crying about Black Ops 2 and how much lag there was and how much bullshit and Von der Haar and people yelling like hating Black Ops 2.
My connection is bad, but I shouldn't be lagging.
Why aren't you fixing this, Von der Haar? It's nostalgia. That's one. Okay, here's the second part of it is the games are getting really fast in general, right? My theory is that all these people who hate it are old. That's what it is. Like, they're getting older. I don't hate Advanced Warfare, but I can't hang in Advanced Warfare. I literally cannot hang. It's too fast for me.
See, that's when you know you're getting old. I remember when we were like, you can't hang to all the people who were playing against Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Advanced Warfare is like...
Yeah, dude. I'm in my late 20s. I cannot, like... I need to have, like, snorted cocaine and, like,
and
drank...
Adderall.
Like, Adderall, 10 monsters, and then I'll be warmed up and fucking shit up. But I just can't hop in the game and do work
and do what these 15-year-olds can do. Like,
yeah. And so here's my theory: is you think about it, like in every sport has it. Like in basketball, which the sport I know best that I like, players are in their physical prime from 18 to like 24. That's when they're in their absolute physical jump off a fucking trampoline prime. From like 24 to about 30. They're in their peak prime where they still have physical ability, but their decision making is also way better than when they were younger. And then after that, that's it. After their prime, when their decision making is better than it's ever been,
and if their decision making is still good, they could still hang.
Yeah, and their decision making is so good that they can still be great players, but their physical ability is gone. And now you've seen that with all great players, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Magic, like they all lose their physical ability, but their mental decisions are so good. Okay, now with gaming, my theory is your reaction, which is like your physical prime, your reaction prime is like 15 to like 21. That's when your absolute apex like turn on anybody who comes near you, they're fucking dead.
Right.
Period. And I think from like 21 to 24, 25, that's when you're like, no, I misspoke. I think 15 to 18, you're in your reaction prime. I don't know, I'm gonna adjust that. 15 to 18, you're in your prime of reaction. I think 18 to 21, that's when you're at your absolute prime, where your decision making is really good and you still have good reactions. I think 21 and after, your decision making is really good, but your reactions are fading and fading. And of course, there are exceptions,
right? Like everyone, like there's always those outliers.
Yeah, but I think that theory will hold for the most part. And here we go back to the main thing about this whole theory is that a lot of people jumped on Call of Duty and Modern Warfare, which came out in 2007. That was 8 years ago. Those kids who were 15 then are 23 now. They're past their fucking prime. So all these people, COD vets, are like crying about how Advanced Warfare and exosuits ruin Call of Duty.
I don't think it ruined it.
You know what it is? You know what it is? You can't fucking hang. That's what it is. Just, go play fucking Candy Crush or something like that.
What would be a good alternative if they just Garden Warfare?
Yeah, just play Garden Warfare. That's fine. Fucking shoot peanuts and goddamn flowers and shit. You'll be fine. And
your reaction doesn't matter there.
Yeah, your reaction is completely fine there, dude. Don't worry about that. But I don't know. I just think that like it's funny to see how everybody was cool with Advanced Warfare at first. Now everybody's like, "Oh, it ruined Call of Duty," and it's just like, you know what? You suck. Like, and that's the other part of it, which we don't know about this game here right now, is the skill-based matchmaking, which people been crying for it for the past 5 years. Then they give it to you, and then you're like, no.
Why am I not good?
Yeah, why am I average? This game sucks. I've never been average.
I've never gotten below a 2 point KD. What is this?
Yeah, you've seen those comments. You know what I'm talking about. Now
you're playing against people that actually can play back against you.
Yeah,
like,
people actually shoot back. You didn't know that? Like, You know, that's why it's funny to me because we've always tried to play competitively, like in league play or game battles. I'm not saying we're good, but we tried.
Yeah, we're not good.
Yeah, we're terrible. But
against those kids are just.
Yeah, it's so like to me, it's like I've always been average. You know, like so what the fuck? And now people are crying about it. Now they're like, no, we want a pub stomp. We want high kill streaks. We want fucking AC-130s.
That's one of the things I kind of liked until I saw the assault drone more often.
Yeah.
In Advanced Warfare, that kind of like in I don't know, in a lot of the Infinity Ward games, Scorestreaks ran the game.
Yeah.
Black Ops 2, even Black Ops 1, you can have dogs, you can have the QE and still lose.
Yeah.
If you did that in Infinity Ward, it's a joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in Black Ops and even Black Ops 2, you have a swarm up, you could still lose.
Yeah.
Just they were and don't get me wrong, they were overpowered as shit.
Yeah.
But you still the game didn't feel like it was over a lot of the time. Sometimes it did, obviously.
Yeah.
But it just did not like it's similar to me in a game like Modern Warfare 2 where like as soon as they get the Harrier, you're done.
Yeah.
Your team is screwed.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, like I said, there's always outliers, but I just see more of a difference between that.
No, dude, you're absolutely right because I don't know, maybe it's because we're starting back then or people were trying to take down the streaks, but like when you got a chopper gunner, you felt like fucking Jesus. Like you felt like Jesus with a gun. Like when you're in the sky with that chopper gunner, you just felt like it was the biggest adrenaline rush you could get in a video game. And then after that, the streaks felt not as powerful.
Yeah,
you're still powerful, but not like
you're still in the VTOL warship.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, was it VTOL in Black Ops 2?
Yeah.
Granted, no one used it because it wasn't that good.
Yeah,
everyone used dogs, orbital VSAT, or
it's the AC-130, I think it's still called. I mean, I forgot. They changed the name. I know it was like Modern Warfare 3. They had the Reaper, which was kind of like the new. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, it was like the Lone Star in Black Ops 2. They had the Lone Star, and I think
the Load Star. That's what I'm thinking about in Black Ops 2. But yeah, they're still powerful, but yeah, you're right. It doesn't feel like the game's over.
Hardpoint, I can still come back. And that was the crazy thing. Competitively, they allowed certain score streaks, so it's like.
So they're actually well balanced, you know. So, I mean, I don't mind powerful score streaks. I hope that because they suck in fucking.
Yeah, the best one, I swear to God, is the assault drone.
Yeah,
and that's like the second tier, like the second one.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it's like next to the fucking UAV.
Yeah, they suck in Advanced Warfare. I understand what they were trying to do with the upgrade shit, but it's just it felt too much to me like Ghost, where it's like there's just too much shit going on. Like in Ghost there was just way too many options. Like I didn't have time. I didn't want to.
Right, that's the one where it had like 10 perks per line.
Dude,
right?
yeah, it had like fucking 50 perks. Like, and you have to. I mean, I appreciate the custom. Like, you be able to customize your shit and make it really, really customizable and personal to what you like. But I don't know. At the end of the day,
you kind of want it more like an arena shooter, like somewhat balanced.
Yeah, and that this game is gonna have a lot of customability. I know it's gonna be a pick 10. They said.
Okay,
which is cool. I like pick 10.
But I heard you have classes. Like there's different like not classes like your gun loadout. Like there's like maybe like the only thing I can think of is like engineer. So fucking medics. Shit like that.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the biggest change in the game. And I wanted to talk about this one last thing before we get to that though. They're gonna have a beta if you pre-order the game.
We're pre-ordering the game.
I already pre-ordered it. Where's my beta? Yeah.
Meme. Where's my beta?
Yeah. Like where's my fucking beta?
Hashtag.
Did you see a date though? I haven't seen a date.
Not enough. No, I didn't. No. But I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I still haven't gone out.
Okay, so the classes. This is the biggest free running and all that shit. That's a lot, but this is the biggest change. They said they're gonna have 9 classes, maybe more, but right now 9. Okay, 9. That's a lot, but the abilities you get in this stuff is kind of cool. Like, so what happens is it has a very Destiny. It's like a watered down Destiny thing. Where in Destiny, if you're a what is it called? Sunslinger or gunslinger or
blade dancer.
Blade dancer, yeah, like all these different little like you get a special ability, right? For example, they have in this game one of the abilities. I don't know who it is because I haven't played it. I just heard they get a hand cannon, and it shoot like one hit kill hand cannon. It's basically the gunslinger.
The hunter.
Yeah, it's basically like the gunslinger. And what happens is you get one throughout the map, but if you do good, you'll get more.
Okay.
Right? So it's kind of like Titanfall, where to get your Titan, if you're fucking shit up, you're going to get more Titans, you know?
Yeah.
In a way, it's kind of like a kill streak.
Okay.
So that's very non-Call of Duty, very different. It seems cool. I'm excited to try it, but at the same time, it's kind of like, that's so much more shit to think about.
Right.
And each one of these classes, characters that you pick, has their own backstory, which I like, and very detailed backstory.
Cool.
Okay, I like that part of it. Like, one of them is you can actually be a fucking robot.
Yes, and we saw a lot of, in the trailer.
Yeah.
People someone literally was like mid turning into a robot. It looked like.
Yeah, so like one of them is literally you choose the character and you are the robot for the game, right? So you'll become like you look like a robot. So, and like his special ability is that, and you saw it in the trailer, is that his hand becomes
a minigun.
A minigun, like the Death Machine. So that's like his special gun. Now they say that you can choose between the gun, a special gun, or ability. Now, so for example, his special ability, which is, to me, I'm trusting Treyarch to balance this stuff, but this seems insane to me. This guy's special ability is he can teleport back in time, not in time, but like he can teleport back to where he was 3 seconds ago. So like
that seems fucking overpowered.
That seems so overpowered. But
gunfight, nope.
So yeah, so like same Drifter again. I tell you, he's the one that stuck with me. I listened to so many. He said, like, for example, he was playing, he runs into the hard point, right? He's getting shot at. They come near him, like 3 of them come in the hard point from different angles. He's about to die. He drops a grenade, like a self-suicide grenade, just to kill them and himself. He hits the teleport special ability, which you just press L bumper, right bumper, same time. He teleports back to where he was behind the wall. The 3 guys in the hard point die, and then he jumps back in.
That's sick.
That's sick, but that seems like what?
It's kind of like I can't even describe it. Like fucking kind of like Sands of Time, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was it Sands of Time? I can't remember the name of but it was the.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right.
Okay,
Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, where of course you don't turn back the entire time of the game, but you teleport.
You go back. I mean, that's basically what. Not be, but that's insane because you can set. It would be. Because it doesn't seem so overpowered. Because when you said it, I thought it was like you set a location, you can go back to that location.
Yeah,
that'd be too much.
Yeah,
but that seems like. So what if he's on? What if he was in the hard point for those 3 seconds?
Yeah,
like
then he'll just teleport there.
So he's dead.
Yeah,
right?
so it's a really super strategic thing where you say, okay, there's 3 people in this fucking hard point.
Let me throw a claymore.
Let me do some suicide move in here and then just teleport back before they can kill me. Like that's super strategic, but that is kind of like, what? Like, are you serious?
Imagine that in Search and Destroy. Dude,
that'd be fucking insane.
Everyone would use that.
Yeah, why not?
You're planting the bomb. Oh, someone's shooting me. No,
late. You're dead. Yeah, competitively, I don't know how those classes make it in because some of them seem, or maybe they restrict some. There's another one that's like a Hulk smash, basically what the Titan was, and like you can clear a fucking hard point with this shit, So,
see, I think my main problem. I mean, granted, Destiny never tried to be competitively.
Yeah.
But like, it would have been nice for a game mode where you only get one super the whole game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to use it strategically.
Yeah.
You're like the gunslinger, or even the fucking just like the Titan shield, like. One-time use, which granted, I mean, it does limit some characters' ability, but they should have made it a bit more balanced like that.
The cool thing about that, like you said, Destiny never tried to be a competitive game. That's not what it is. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this game because this game's going to be competitive, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. It's already on the circuit,
Yeah, like that. It's going to be a competitive game, so... We're actually going to get to see what they're going to do. I imagine they're going to ban everything left and right.
Yeah, and which they did They let a lot of it slide in the beginning, and then literally banned everything, and then started releasing stuff, thinking like, okay, maybe this will work, maybe this will work.
Yeah. See, like in Advanced Warfare, the main thing in the beginning was they were thinking like, should we just ban the exosuit and just do classic COD? At the end of the day, the game is fun to watch. Like it's super hectic. Like people can do crazy plays that take a lot of skill. So it would be interesting to see. I know the first couple of tournaments they're gonna have everything because that's what they always do. So you're gonna see some crazy nasty fucking abilities
like
going
a
on.
Fucking 10-piece somehow, a guy teleporting back to where he was. And goes back in the hill. He kills everyone in the hill. The team respawns and tries to attack him again. He spawns out. Done. I mean, he teleports out. He's gone, and then comes back in and just destroys everyone.
Now, granted, Treyarch has to balance this stuff. Meaning, like, if you do the Hulk smash, for example, I imagine you're in the air. It's like a dramatic move where you can see them doing it. And it's not like
Destiny. Where
it's not like it takes forever.
Destiny, you can do it in Destiny. You can kill someone, but then there's like, you have abilities where you're stronger. So you can't kill. It was like
and it's just harder to kill in Destiny. Whereas in Call of Duty, it's
2 seconds. They're done.
Yeah, they're done. Like fucking half a second kill time. So who knows? And I imagine, for example, if you teleport, I imagine maybe like a portal opens up beforehand, so people know that you can't just like pop up behind somebody.
It's just no, Mike. It's gonna be exactly the beginning of X-Men 2, I believe.
Yeah, like fucking Nightcrawler just destroying everybody. Yeah. Fucking Nightcrawler.
Greatest intro I've ever seen to a really bad movie. Well, okay movie.
What?
I don't remember. Is that the really bad one? No, right?
Whoa.
One of them I did not like at all.
Dude, X2 is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Okay, I think it was the third one or one.
Oh yeah, the third one is.
Okay, because I always confused because Nightcrawler is also in it, so I was just like, I always forget which one he's in.
No, the third one is atrocious. Okay. The third one is one of the worst movies ever made.
But that intro was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we'll see what happens with these abilities, man.
I just want to be able to get different gun variants.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I really like that.
You like that in Advanced Warfare?
But then again, I like Destiny, so
yeah,
and I like Borderlands.
No, and you will be able to get different gun variants, sort of. They said so they're gonna have a pick 10 system, but I think that's gonna be separate from your gun. Apparently, your gun you're gonna be able to have up to like 4 or 5 attachments on it.
Okay.
So like you have like one optical attachment, one like maybe like steady grip or fucking whatever they differentiate it to. But I think it's gonna be separate from the pick 10 if I understood that correctly. I might be wrong.
But am I opening a supply drop? Is what I want.
Yeah. Am I buying supply drops?
I wouldn't buy it, but I wouldn't mind getting it in game during the match and then after
supply.
the match.
I
like them.
If you got better shit, maybe like it just took like I never got in one good thing.
I've never seen the Speakeasy or the Obsidian Steel.
Never. I've never fucking got anything good, and I played it a little bit. Like it's not like I didn't play it at all. Like I played the game.
Well, this is from a guy who played Destiny for like a week, and he's like, I'm not getting any good guns.
Yeah. Like, Jesus.
Where's my good gun? I have like
you have all of them already. Fuck you. So the next thing about Black Ops though, which is the other thing people are crying about, is they announced that it's gonna be next gen only.
Okay.
PC, PS4, Xbox One.
I mean, as sad it is to say, the 360 and PlayStation era is dead. Like
it's done.
It's done. I'm sorry. It sucks for people that can't afford it yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been playing it for.
You sound like a fucking douche.
Yeah,
like,
I know, but like.
Look, you poor bastards! Like.
But it's like it's been a long time. Like
it's been like it's gonna be by the time it comes out, it'll be 2 years.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about the system.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 2 years, right?
I'm talking about the Xbox. How long it's been out?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's gonna be out. What? Almost 10?
10. Yeah, 10 years since it came out.
I mean, yeah, it's still a great system. But they need money.
Dude, I'm 100% with you on this, and this is coming from a person. I was always the kid who, when you were getting the GameCube for Christmas, I was getting the Nintendo 64. Like,
dude, I got the Game Boy. Like, I got the Game Boy early because my parents spoiled me. But anyway, I didn't get the Wii until like the Wii U was coming out.
Yeah.
I didn't get the Nintendo. I didn't get the PlayStation I didn't get the PlayStation 2 till the end of the PlayStation 3 era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like fucking just behind one generation. This is coming. That's exactly how I was until I got the 360. Then I was current. But like before then, yeah.
But then you're current for 10 years.
Yeah. So exactly. So I had time to catch up. But my argument is this, like. And I see this on the comments in our videos all the time when we do Halo stuff. It's like, what? Are you serious? They're not going to do Halo 5 on Xbox 360? Like, what? Like, people are just devastated by it.
But they had 2 games.
Yeah, dude.
Be happy.
Dude, no, you had 4 games. You had Halo 3. You had ODST, Halo Reach, and Halo 4. Like, you had 4 games on one console. That's almost unheard of. You know what I mean? And not only that, it's just like, I don't want them to limit Halo 5 or Black Ops 3. I don't want them to limit themselves, because that's what's happening. They're going to have to limit what they can do in the game so that it can be cross-platform. And that's what happened in Destiny, to be honest. Like, Destiny could have been a lot better if they would have focused only on. And it looks great on next gen. It does. It really does.
Compared to 360, like yeah. If you don't have the Xbox One version, it does look a lot better.
Yeah, but it's the exact same game. Yes. It just looks better. Whereas if they would have developed it for it. Now I understand Destiny because it was kind of really close to when the system came out, but it is, dude, guys. It's time. Like, it's time to move.
But the great thing is you don't have to put it away. There's 10 years of games.
Yeah, there's you know what? This is such a new problem because, dude, like back in, you didn't have to worry about Mario 64 coming out on the Super Nintendo. Like, there wasn't like a cross platform, like, oh, come out in both consoles. Like, that's a new problem now where it's like they have to worry about still giving the old consoles the same, stuff, and then the new consoles the same game. So, I don't know. To me, it seems like a bitch thing to say, but it's like,
which is why it sounds so douchey.
Yeah, it sounds douchey, but dude, like I bought the console full price. You guys already have it $150 discounted now. Like, don't ruin Halo 5 for me. Black Ops 3 next gen only. That means that they only did shit on fucking next gen. They didn't have to worry
about any whatever possible limitations.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I don't even know if there is any, but whatever. They didn't have to they don't have the excuse anymore either. Yeah. Which I'm sure they use that as an excuse instead of an actual problem.
Yeah, it's true. No, that's true too. The developers will be like, "Oh yeah, we had to." Shut the fuck up.
You know, there's lag because the 360s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, and like Advanced Warfare is really laggy in general. Just the game, like not online or anything. Like the game,
really.
Yeah, like I mean, it's fluid when you're moving, but like
I don't know. I don't know if I would call it fluid. It's very like
it's jerky.
It's like rigid fluid.
Like, yeah, like it's like it's 60 frames per second for sure. Like if you can feel that, but like at the same time, it feels like animations are delayed. Like. Everything seems a little delayed when you're trying to switch guns or something like that.
I hate switching guns in Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something weird about it. But and I think part of that was because think about it. They had to develop the game, and trust me, guys, I don't know anything about engineering, but I know it's not copy and paste. I know it's not copy and paste.
Well, Mike, in actuality.
Yeah, well, I am an engineer. Knowledge, I'll let you know right now. Yeah, so they did it PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, and PC all at the same time. That's crazy. Like, that's 5 different consoles that they have to worry about how that is functioning perfectly on all of them.
Mortal Kombat X. It didn't work on the PC apparently.
Yeah, at first it didn't.
Yeah, at first, of course.
And remember, they delayed it for Xbox 360 and PS3. It was supposed to come out on the same day for Mortal Kombat X, and they had to delay it by like 2 months because it wasn't ready, or they wanted people to buy it on next gen.
That's obviously the reason.
Yeah, because it happened with Shadow of Mordor. That happened with like Drive
Club.
No, it wasn't Drive Club. It was the Crew.
The Crew. I don't know if I should get that game.
Don't get it. Don't get it. It's time. Move over. Next gen.
We're getting a lot of games, hopefully, that are good. So Let's look forward to it.
Yeah, you're gonna get Batman this year, next gen only. You're gonna get. Well, here's the thing about Black Ops 3 too. They said Treyarch is only working on the next gen, so that kind of hinted at to me as saying like maybe they have another studio doing the
road,
like a port,
like an
Because remember they did that with Titanfall too. The Titanfall came out like delayed by a month or 2 months on the 360, and it was another studio who was porting it over. Yeah, I don't. Douche, you're a douche.
Speaking of like these new games, or not, I guess not new games, but speaking of next gen,
baby.
Whether you're happy about remasters or not,
remasters, baby.
Which we complain and then praise every other
complain and buy every one of them. Well, every single one.
We complained and praised them like a week after, in the next podcast.
They're so good.
But Gears of War is getting a remastered. The first one, right? Only the first one?
Only the first one. So it was rumored for a while that people thought that they were going to do a Marcus Phoenix collection, like the Master Chief collection. And they're like, no, we're not doing that. He's like,
not Master Chief.
I'm sorry. He's not that important. But they are remaking... Or they're remastering Gears of War 1, which we found out like 2-3 days ago. I think the main thing though is they're gonna do the cutscenes over. So for people who like the story, that's probably the main draw of it. Because other than that, they didn't say that they were adding like new multiplayer modes or.
Which is always unfortunate. Cause I mean, I'm assuming hopefully I'm assuming that game had DLC. I never played it. I didn't play it after the game. You know what I mean? I played it when it was out.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to play much of it, like if it got any updates or whatever. So I'm assuming if they have anything, they're gonna get it all for free.
Yeah.
And similar to what the Borderlands did. Hopefully they add something like just something a little extra.
Maybe make it mode. Or make it or make it like $40 or some shit.
Yeah, like what game was? I forgot what game. I think there was a remaster. I think Devil May Cry was actually cheaper by a little bit. I think it was.
That was like $40.
I think it was exactly. I think it was cheaper. I forgot. I might have been 50 if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember exactly.
It was. It should be cheaper. So was Saints Row. Saints Row was $50. So I mean, and it should honestly be $40. It shouldn't be 50, depending on what package you get though.
Right.
Because at least with Saints Row, you did get a new DLC, Get Out of Hell.
You got it included, yes.
Yeah, it was included in the package.
And
so
it was a new DLC. It hadn't been released.
Yeah, it hadn't been released at all. So that makes sense for it to be 50. But
yeah, and I think, for example, the Handsome Collection, it was actually 60.
Yeah.
But it did have the new DLC that was coming out too.
Yeah, that's true.
And plus every single DLC.
Yeah, and that was a huge package. I'll justify that with 60, but some of them is like, what? Like, come on, like Tomb Raider, like when they had their they had DLC, but it was all like multiplayer shit that nobody played.
Like, I never found a single game of multiplayer while playing that game.
The game, come on.
Well, I didn't play when it came out though, so that's probably the problem.
Yeah, but I mean, still, it's just that people play it for the story. Like that's what people cared about, not about the goddamn multiplayer in that game. Yeah, but with the remaster though, the cool thing was, it looks like they're gonna do a kind of Halo 2 anniversary thing.
Oh yeah, because you're assuming it's gonna come out next year.
Yeah, because the original Gears of War came out in 2006, so next year will be the 10-year anniversary. I don't know. For all we know, they released it this year, but it just makes sense for them to do it next year. And then they did say they were going to talk about Gears of War in general at E3. Like they confirmed that. So nobody knew. I mean, everybody assumes this is a new Gears of War. I'm sure there'll be something on the new Gears of War, but if anything, you'll probably see some playable Gears of War Remastered, and then they'll have like a teaser for the new Gears of War, But the cutscenes are being made by Plastic Wax, and I never heard of them before, but we saw a demo reel of their stuff, and it's really.
I saw that they did the Neverwinter intro. Some of the other stuff I didn't really. They did, I think, DC Universe Online. I think it was.
That's what it looked like. Yeah,
and then also, like I said, Neverwinter, that beginning cutscene you see,
and Darksiders.
Was it Darksiders? I think it was. Yeah, you're right.
It was either Darksiders or Styx, but it looked
like Darksiders to me.
It looked fucking good.
Yeah. The only thing is for me though, I mean, depending on how much they upgrade just the gameplay graphics as well, because if it looks completely off, you know what I mean.
I don't know. Since I'm such a cutscene person, I don't give a shit if it's like 2D and then you give me like a super 3D. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's a problem. It just sometimes it's just like, especially if you're really into the game, you're just like, oh, right, I forgot.
Yeah, no, I get you. I mean, some people like. There's a lot of people who don't like being taken out of the experience right. like that. For me, it's just like I play the game and the cutscene is the reward for me. That's how I always feel when I play games. It's even better when it looks fluid like Tomb Raider, where the graphics look just as good, you know, in the cutscenes as they do in the game. But that's, you know, that's
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, it's Tomb Raider. That not many games can do that. But they did say it's gonna run at 60 frames per second, 1080p.
Everyone's going crazy. No 4K. What happened?
Yeah, where's the 4K at? I've been waiting for that. I don't know. I mean, it's a cool thing, but it's just kind of like a collection would have been nice. It's the same thing that they're doing with God of War 3.
At least they're not doing what they're doing with fucking Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, where they're just porting a port.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, they're not really remastering it; they're just porting it over.
Yeah, they're porting it over from the PC portception.
Yes, I mean, at least they're not doing that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, man, do the collection. Like, you don't have to call it the Marcus. Just call it the Gears of War collection.
Yeah,
like.
I don't know why. I mean, and they're doing the first one, which is good. I mean, God of War is doing the last one. It's like they don't know where to like. Next game is gonna have the middle child. You know, come out as a remaster. Like what?
Like what the fuck? Yeah, I do like that they're doing the cutscenes because I really, really liked Halo 2 Anniversary. Their cutscenes were amazing. Those were
Was it by Plastic Wax?
No, it was by Blur Studios,
okay.
but it looks just as good as Plastic Wax Demo Reel. Demo Reel looks just as good as that, so it should look really good. And before it was in-engine cutscenes, so I don't know. I mean, it should be a fucking epic. It's an epic story, so we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, definitely. I mean. I was never super into the story. I really liked it for the multiplayer. Yeah. So I mean, maybe kind of like they can't really add maps to it either. So I guess that wouldn't work. So I wouldn't I don't know what they could do for multiplayer.
You know the funny thing is though is that the game was actually released on PC and it looks amazing on PC.
Really?
Yeah, it was. It was released on PC like I think I'm gonna say like 3 years after it came out. So you can actually get it on PC now, you know. And I wonder if they're gonna do like an updated PC remaster. It's just like we already have it. Like,
I don't think they do remasters when they like for the PC when they do it for console.
No, it doesn't make any sense if they do. Yeah,
because someone can mod it already and make it better than.
Yeah, it just looks better.
Yes. All right. So, this is a really sad, I guess, story. Sad. I mean, I wanted to play.
You were crying, yeah.
Silent Hill is, I guess, officially canceled. I don't know. Maybe not officially. I'm sorry.
No, it's not official.
It's rumored to be canceled.
Super good source rumor.
Right.
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro, during an event, said that he's no longer in collaboration.
He straight out said it's canceled.
Right. And even Norman Reedus
straight out said it was canceled.
On Twitter, he said that it's canceled. So it's really weird. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, like overall, Konami. I have no idea what's going on in Konami, but just with that game built up a lot of hype.
It was very well received. The PT, right?
Yeah, it was a playable teaser, and dude, everybody was playing it. PewDiePie, like all big YouTubers were playing it. Everybody was just pumped up because it was mysterious and it was scary. And then once you beat it, at the end, you get the teaser saying like, yeah, Hideo Kojima and fucking Guillermo del Toro. And then you see Norman Reedus and you're like, oh shit, this is going to be fucking epic. And now it's canceled.
Yeah, it's like, that is really just why? What did Kojima do? What did Konami do?
Yeah, no, see, now that's the real story to me is what the fuck is going on with Kojima and Konami for the past couple of months. What did they start? They started taking on his
They took out the Kojima production from Metal Gear Phantom
Pain, Metal Gear 5, yeah.
And I think they took out like director stuff from him and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just like, so they're like, I thought he died or something, or they got rid of him, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then, so like for a while, they didn't say anything. They didn't come out and just straight out say.
And it seemed like he was on lockdown too, because he wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, so they didn't come out and just like, no, he's not fired, he's not leaving. They did eventually say that, but it took them a couple of weeks. Now you heard a good theory about why.
That a lot of people, they know they know Konami. Everyone knows Konami.
Yeah.
But
classic developer. Of course. Yeah.
But when you think of especially their big games, which is, I guess Silent Hill and Metal Gear.
Yeah. Nowadays, just to throw this out there before you go on is. They used to be maybe one of the top 5.
Yes, of course.
Back in the day, they had fucking Contra.
Exactly.
They were huge.
Yeah, but now when you hear them, you always hear them with it's almost always with Kojima.
Yeah, true.
And you almost hear Kojima more.
Yeah.
So the theory that I had read was that Konami wants their brand to be the name to be stronger.
Yeah.
So they're trying to lower the Kojima brand.
Yeah, and that makes sense to me. I mean, that's a good and bad business decision because...
go ahead.
Yeah, because he has such a strong following that I think people are mad at Konami because they're like, what the fuck are you doing to Kojima?
And then not only that, but the only thing I can't figure out that kind of contradicts that is Kojima hasn't come out and really said anything. So it's just weird to me that, that's what would be the case because I would be pretty angry if that was the case, Yeah,
because, dude, how much work does he put in, and then you're just taking my name away from it just because you guys can't make any other good games? That has nothing to do with me.
Where's the next Contra?
Yeah, right. We've been waiting 20 years. What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's just that's the strangest part to me that he hasn't come out saying much. Yeah. I read something that there was a Famitsu. They were awarding people, and a lot of people were there, and he wasn't, and he's been there to receive awards.
Yeah.
For previous years, but he wasn't there this time.
Yeah, and Famitsu, it's the biggest, one of the biggest Japanese magazines and websites for video games.
Yeah, and then, for example, Masahiro Sakurai got an award. And he was there, so just really big Japanese developers or whatever.
Yeah, it's a big deal. But the fact that it's been canceled tells me that there's more going on. They might have said, he's not getting fired or kicked out, or he's not leaving, or he's not planning to leave, but...
Yeah, because apparently he's still going to be looking at the game, still going to be telling them stuff.
No, but, the thing is, it's all conflicted reports. Guillermo del Toro says it's done, and then Norman Reedus says it was done too, but then people don't know if it was just because he heard that Guillermo del Toro said it was done. So the game is
it could have
done.
Been our working together is done.
Yeah.
But it obviously sounds like he said the whole game.
Yeah, he's just it he said it breaks my greasy heart that
I think that was a quote. Someone quoted him on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. So and you know what? The game seemed, I mean, we didn't know anything about the game yet, but what they did with the teaser was really cool to have an interactive teaser. Usually it's just like a commercial, and it was hard to figure out. People figured it out in a day, of course, because people play 24/7.
There was a weird baby involved.
Yeah, there's heads rolling off, dude. You're in some fucking hallway.
Why am I in the same hallway?
All you can do is hold the fucking lamp and aim your fucking flashlight. Yeah, it was creepy. So, and then Silent Hills has been a really quiet. It used to be a powerhouse franchise. It used to be up there with Resident Evil as far as scary horror survival games. And Silent Hill 2 is considered one of the better games of the PlayStation 2 era, if not the best, one of the best games. And that's another franchise that's just swept under the rug, done, over with, and this was gonna bring it back now.
Now it's gone.
Oh my god. All right, so that's it for this week. But before we go, we're gonna let you know that next week we're really gonna switch things up with the podcast. We've been planning.
No more podcast.
Podcast is over. No, we're actually gonna start live streaming the podcast on Sundays. We're gonna do it at 5 p.m. Pacific time on Twitch. West Coast, baby. But we're gonna do other stuff too after we.
Yeah, so it's gonna be about an hour for the podcast.
Yeah, however long it takes.
Yeah, the hour is just the estimated time.
Yeah,
and then next week I'm gonna destroy knowledge at Smash Brothers.
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
But don't worry, we'll also play a game he wants to play. Obviously,
I'm not gonna let you use the Wii U controller, the GameCube controller.
So I have to use,
you have to use the gamepad.
I'm gonna be horrible.
Yeah, You still beat me. No, yeah, but we're gonna play like so. We're gonna do the podcast like he said. Then we're gonna play for a little bit, hang out, talk with you guys, and then we're thinking of maybe just even watching a game movie and just hanging out in the chat, you know, and just chilling with the subs. You guys have always supported us really well. We always love interacting with you guys. I just thought this would be a cool way of doing it.
Better way.
Better way, yeah, because we always try to interact as much as we can.
I don't at all. I'm sorry. I did in the beginning, and then
I do constantly.
I did when I worked like a lot here, but and then more recently, I'm like, I'm sorry, Mike.
Wow.
I'm here for the podcast.
Fuck Javi. Yeah, but we're gonna live stream. We're gonna have we have our cam now, so we actually get to see us while we're talking.
We look horrible, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shave. I'm gonna try to lose weight. You know.
I'm gonna have to cut my hair.
Yeah, not look as ugly as I usually do. You know, maybe brush my teeth or something like that.
We need to get a makeup crew.
Yeah, we had like 3 makeup crews to fix this shit up. But yeah, guys, I'll definitely put out a video that day to remind everybody that we are live streaming while we're doing it. But just letting you guys know who love listening to the podcast, we really appreciate you guys. And there's going to be a cool way of just interacting, you know, and maybe we'll do some Q&A, or, you know, we can interact while we're talking about subjects, which I think will make it all the better, you know. Mm-hmm. Also considering changing the day we upload it to YouTube, maybe like Tuesday, so I have more time to edit it now that we're gonna have
longer
like camera, like you know,
right,
you know what I mean, or I don't know, we'll see. I'll figure it out, but for sure Sunday, May 3rd, 4th.
When does Avengers come out?
Yeah, next Sunday. When's the fight? The fight is
Saturday.
Yeah, but what's the day? May 2nd.
Let me make sure.
He's making sure.
May 2nd, we're going to be streaming on May 3rd.
Okay, May 3rd, we're going to be streaming at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Check us out. Thank you for joining us on this week's Nerds with Glasses podcast.
You just calling me a nerd?
You're a nerd. I'm not a nerd. All right.
Anymore, you just threw it away.
Yeah. God damn it. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Peace.